So this is the arcade shoot 'em up called Strato Fighter by Tecmo, company that unfortunately isn't around anymore. But I remember playing a few Xbox One games by them, including Ninja Gaiden, which was pretty good. This is a solid two-player co-op shoot 'em up, vaguely similar to R-Type, and came out about 3-4 years after R-Type. It's got pretty decent graphics. Nothing groundbreaking, but not bad at all. One of the things I like about it is it's got a nice simple weapon system. You've got these icons, give you various different power-ups. There's no switching between one and the other. Basically you get an icon and that's the power-up you've got. Personally speaking, I like simple systems. Simple power-up systems more than the more complicated ones that some games have. Sometimes the last thing I want to be worrying about is if I'm pressing the right button and cycling around to the right weapon when I'm in the middle of a deluge of bullets. Now the other cool thing about this game is that you can turn around and face the other way, like this. A little bit similar to a few other shooters, like Sidearms comes to mind by Capcom. That's another one where you could fire backwards. This game has a couple of sections where you have to do that, but not many. Bosses are pretty cool. I have actually got this on easy for the purposes of this video, in case you're wondering. So you've got this boss here. Necessitates you going around the back for and he's dead. So this is level 2. I'd say pretty obviously inspired by R-Type. Got this big mothership. Pretty tooled up now in the weapons department. Shouldn't speak too soon though. Whenever you start saying things like that, that's usually just about the point when you die. Got these sections on the ship that you can blow up quite satisfyingly. Again, very similar to the mothership level on R-Type. I think I'm pretty maxed out on the weapons now. I've got the shield and the 2 options. Don't need any more speed. Music's not bad. It's not the most memorable music I've ever heard, but it's does the job. Oh damn, feel like I'm swimming around in syrup now. Better get some more speed ups. There you go. So yeah, it's got some pretty cool bosses, this game. I mean, bosses are pretty much half of what makes shoot 'em ups good. And there's some pretty neat ideas on this one. Oh, homing missiles. Oh damn, I missed it. Here comes another part which is going to require turning the ship round. There's no bombs on this game. No bombs or charged weapons. Now I don't really miss the bombs that much. Charged weapons are cool though. I wouldn't have minded if they stuck something like that in, even if it would have been ripping off R-Type like everything else did at this time. I could have handled that. But as I said, the weapons upgrade system is nice and simple. It doesn't distract you too much from the gameplay. So that is a good thing. Level 2 completed. So I haven't actually finished this game yet. I've only been playing it for a few rounds so far. I've got up to right up towards the end. It certainly offers a good challenge at the end, but I would say one of the other things I like about this game is it's never ridiculously too hard. Some arcade games, you can tell they just didn't expect anyone to really realistically finish it in the arcade. They just pump up the difficulty so much at the end. Partly, sometimes I get the impression to save them from having to put a lot of effort into making the last levels really nice, because they didn't think many people would ever get to them. But this one offers a fair challenge, I would say, right up to the end. Level 3 now. Got the familiar looking worm type baddies that you get in a lot of shoot 'em ups. It does start to get noticeably harder on this level, I must say. This purple stuff that I'm flying through at the moment kind of slows your ship down. So on this level, it's nice to get a couple of extra speed ups. There's some pretty cool music on this level as well. Now these things, if I remember correctly, are like smart bombs. So in the absence of smart bombs, some of the levels do actually have these floating mine type things. And when you shoot them, they act like a smart bomb and kill everything in the vicinity. It's quite a cool idea. Looks like a good place to end. So that's Raiga Strato Fighter by Tecmo. And hopefully I'll be doing a few more of these videos. Thanks for watching.